Today we're gonna be doing a Chatty Get Ready With Me. We're gonna be using the oldie but goodie Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm gonna attempt to do a Hello Eye, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's get started. I'm gonna be starting with my base. I'm gonna be using the Aveeno MAXGLOW Infusion Drops. It's kind of like a hydrating serum. There's this makeup artist. Her name is Katie Jane Hughes. She's beautiful. I love her makeup. So she recommends, I buy. She used to use this all the time on her videos. So here I am using it. You can see like a nice glow and hydration because I'm hella dry, especially around my mouth and my forehead where my friends hang around. George V, Henry II, the whole royal court on my face. So this helps a lot if you're dry like me. And then I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. This is new to me. I was looking for a foundation actually for a wedding that I attended to, and my friends recommended this to me. And since I tried it, I've been loving it, especially because you can build it up. It looks very, very natural, but if you want to build it up, it doesn't look cakey. I'm gonna be using a brush today. This is a Sephora Pro buffing brush, I guess, number 88. So I'm gonna build it up, especially here around my friend, because I don't want to see it. They refuse to leave my face, but it's okay. It's okay. We're getting there. I'm gonna be using purples today, I think, for the Halo Eye. It's risky, but we're gonna try. This purple eye look can be very beautiful, but it can look like a bruised eye very easily, very fast. So we're gonna try today. So I'm also gonna build it up like right here and here. So that's a good trick. You don't have to put layers and layers all over your face. You spit it where you need it so it doesn't look cakey at the end. I really love it. It looks very, very natural. It looks just like skin, and that's what I like. I don't want it to look like I have a mask on or anything like that. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. I have it on light beige, so I'm gonna use a little bit here and here. And I'm gonna use the blender sponge to blend this out. Okay, at least I'm gonna brush them up for now. Now that I have my eyes prepped, I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be using the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. It's really, really good. I love it. So you can see it's been well loved. It's been out for a long time. I think it was one of my first palettes that I got. I was so excited when I got it. So I'm gonna be using, I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna be using the Morphe M505 buffing brush, blender brush. Rainfart, I can remember. So to set my concealer, I'm going to use TEMPERA, which is just like a cream matte shade all over the lid. Okay, since I'm gonna be using the purples in the palette, I do want to use a transition shade that's gonna give me a little bit of warmth still. So I'm gonna be using Golden Ochre as my transition shade. So with the same brush, Remember to tap it off because you can see it. Look, all the dust, and I don't want it on my face. So I tap it off, and then I'm gonna be starting here on my outer corner, and then all the way in on my crease. Okay, I'm also gonna take a little bit of burnt orange, so I want more warmth than what I'm getting with the other shade. Now that I have my transition shades, I'm going to use, I have a fluff in my hair. I'm gonna use this detail brush to use the purple shadows. Since we're gonna be attempting a halo eye, I do want something small like this. I think I'm gonna be starting with Venetian red. Is this one right here? Okay, so what I'll do, start on again in my outer corner like this, and I'm gonna tap it because I want the most pigment that the eyeshadow can get me. And with patience, I'm gonna build it up. Something like that. Then with the same color, I'm gonna start in my inner corner now. Leaving the middle blank. So I'm going to use another color to intensify the halo eye with a deeper purple. So I think I'm gonna be using this one. It's called Red Ochre. So same process. I'm gonna be putting most of the color my outer corner and then my inner corner, leaving the middle blank. And then what we actually want to do is try to connect the colors just right on the crease, but just a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's looking a little crazy, but it'll come together at the end, I promise. Yeah, it definitely looks like somebody punched me. That's why it's hard to work with purples, but it'll come together at the end. With another blender brush, clean blender brush, I'm gonna just go over everything to make sure it looks seamless. I'm going back with the Morphe blender brush, and I am going to take burnt orange again, which is this one right here, on my crease. Just to intensify the warmth. Okay, with the same detail brush, I'm going to use Antique Bronze. So I want to put it on between my crease and the real bright purple, just to kind of transition between the two shades that I have on my lid and the purple, the bright purple I mean. I think it's blended enough. So what I'll do next, I'm going to get a brush like this, a paddle brush, to pack on the color that I'm gonna be using on the middle of my lid. So I think I do want to mix the two shimmer shades on the palette. Now that I have it placed, I'm going back with the detail brush, and I'm going to blend it together with the purple shades. So again, I'll just get a little bit of the purple and try to blend it together so it looks seamless. And I'll go back with the shimmer shade, put it back again, and blend out again, and like that until you're happy with the result, because you want to make sure it doesn't look too harsh, but it looks seamless. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks right now, but I want more I want more shimmer. So I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This is in the color Ritz. I believe it's still available. I don't know if it was limited edition for like at one point, but still, if you go to ColourPop, they have a lot of these type of eyeshadows where they have a lot of shimmer and they're beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm gonna tap it. Just in the middle, where we put the shimmer shade before. Now we're talking. I love it. I'm gonna leave the eyes like that for now. I'm going back with my concealer, Born This Way by Too Faced, and I'm going to conceal my under eye, because girl, I need it to blend it out. I really like this concealer. It looks good underneath the eye, and it looks good to conceal pimples, blemishes, like I have on my face. So talking about that, I'm gonna put a little bit on my friends here because I don't want to see them anymore. I'm gonna put a little bit around my nose. I'm always red around my nose. Better. Okay, now my favorite part, bronzer. I'm gonna be using the Benefit HOOLA bronzer. It's one of my favorite bronzers. This is like the third box I buy. Okay, I'm gonna be using a Real Techniques brush, multitask face brush from Real Techniques. Okay, I love this bronzer. Love the undertone, and I find that it lasts all day on the skin too. I love it. To make it look like I just came back from vacation. Tell me that's not better. Another person now. If I could only keep one thing, it will be my bronzer. Always. Now I'm going with my favorite bronzer of all time. Can you guess, if you know me, which one it is? I know you're saying it. It's the Hourglass bronzer. This is the Luminous Bronze Light. Can you hear it too? I can hear it every time. I'm gonna be using a stipple brush or dual fiber brush. I really like it when I'm going to apply any shimmer bronzer like this. It's beautiful. Okay. I love to layer my bronzers, especially after using a matte bronzer. I love using a shimmery bronzer like this one. For highlight, I'm going to use Nars. This is called For the Fronts. It's a little dirty. That's what I hate about this packaging. Look. Ugh. Can't find my brush. Or the brush that I want to use, I can't find it. Why? Entonces, chico. Well, can't find my brush. I'm gonna use another one. This is good too. It's just an E.L.F brush, I think. So old, doesn't have anything on it, so I just remember it's E.L.F. The E.L.F brushes, the black ones are good quality. I've had a few of them for a long time. So if you're gonna get any E.L.F brushes, let it be the black ones. Don't buy the ones that have the white handle. They're not good. Okay, so for the fronts, let's use it. I love this highlight. It's like a glow from within. It's not too much, in my opinion. For blush, I'm gonna be using my Hourglass Quad. This is the Ambient Lighting Ghost palette. It came out during the holidays this past season, but I'm gonna be using a color that's in here that is very, very similar to the one that it's in the permanent line. It's called Mood Exposure. So if you couldn't get your hands on this one, just go, you know, Mood Exposure will be the same basically. So I'm gonna be using this one. I'm gonna use this LUXIE brush. It says Precision Foundation brush, but I use it for blush. It's not dense enough for foundation in my opinion. Well, it could be. Use your brushes for whatever. For whatever they work, use them. So I'll be taking this one here. So I think it'll match a little bit better my eye look. One of my favorite products in general are the Hourglass products. They are beautiful. You can't go wrong with them. For real. They're beautiful. I'm going to continue with the eyes. I'm going to take a brush like this, like a smudger brush. And I'm gonna be using burnt orange just to create a warmth base. Same like we did on the lid, but I'm gonna be using it underneath my eyes. I'm going with the purple shade, Venetian Red. Basically mimicking what I did on my eyelid here underneath. I'm gonna clean it up with my concealer again, the Born This Way concealer. This is a trick that I like to do because it's kind of like an eraser. So I'm gonna take my sponge and I take a little bit on the point here and clean it up that way, and then blend it out. It doesn't look that messy, but it looks a little bit more sharp. See? For pencil, to fill them a little bit, I'll be using Brow Power by IT Cosmetics. I think it's a universal shade. Yeah, universal taupe, that's the shade. But basically, it's supposed to be good for everybody. If you put a lot of pressure, it'll be darker. If you put less pressure, it'll be lighter. Something like that. But I like it for my eyebrows. Matches pretty well. I fill them in a little bit, not too much. Using my spoolie, brush them up a little bit and then fill them up. Not too precise. I have like a bold spot right here. Why? And then I'll be using the eyebrow gel from Benefit, Gimme Brow in shade number 1. Eyebrow gel is my favorite thing. Like sometimes I don't even use the pencil, I just use my eyebrow gel. Really, just love, I love the messy eyebrow look. The bushier, the better. For mascara, I'll be using my favorite mascara. I've had like 3 tubes of this already. This is the Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome. Monsieur Big. It makes me think of Mr. Big from Sex and the City. I don't know why. You almost don't need even like falsies or lashes or anything like that with this mascara. It does everything for you. I almost forgot, but I'm going to use a liner for my waterline. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Bourbon. Okay, all done. I'm also going to go back to the palette with a detail brush like this I'm gonna get VERMEER. And I'm going to put it on my inner corner to highlight. I'm also going to use it to highlight my brow bone here. I love it. Okay, we're almost done. I'll be using this lip liner from Buxom. It's called Sleth, I think you pronounce it that way. I'm not too sure. But it's like a nude color. I lost my MAC lip liner and I am grieving inside. I wanted to use it, but I lost. Don't know what it is. So I'm using this one, which is good too, for a cool tone, kind of like a cool tone lip color that I want to use. So I'm going to line my lips. They're so dry. And I'm going to use VIVA GLAM 2 from MAC. This pinky nude, I love it. It will look better if my lips weren't so dry. Man. They're crusty. So far away you can notice. All done. Super easy halo eye with a little bit of sparkle and a nude lip. Okay guys, if you like what you see, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up. I would like to know what kind of look you want to see next time. And follow me on Instagram. I will leave it down below in the description box, as well as all the products that I used. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Now that I have my transitions, ay, ay, ay. Okay, now that I have my transition shades, I'm gonna get a Now that I have my transitions, no puedo decir. What?